BTB Podcast has officially joined forces with SWSC, and things are about to get a whole lot more entertaining. SWSC is turning up the volume on the entertainment and launching a brand new YouTube channel called Sorta Local. It's all about fresh local content, live streams, new shows, and the kind of fun, off the cuff moments you don't want to miss. And yes, the BTB Podcast is coming along for the ride. You'll still get the same BTB show you love, but now on a bigger stage. Expect live streams from Wolves games, on-location recordings, guest appearances, and plenty of surprises. This is just the start. More details are coming soon as Sorta Local launches a new wave of shows and events celebrating the best of Sudbury and beyond. Subscribe to Sorta Local on YouTube and be a part of something new, local, and seriously entertaining.
Silver Cross Sudbury. Are you or a loved one looking for mobility and accessibility solutions in Sudbury? Look no further than Silver Cross Sudbury. Silver Cross Sudbury is your trusted source for a wide range of mobility aids and home accessibility products. They're dedicated to improving your independence and quality of life. Visit their showroom at 760 Notre Dame Avenue, that is 760 Notre Dame Avenue, or call them at 705-222-0700. Your independence is their priority. We thank Silver Cross Sudbury so much, more importantly, Dean and Chantal Jacqueline, who are the owners of Silver Cross, for making a difference in our lives and our listeners since day one, supporting our podcast.
From the cold of the north, where the stories begin, behind the bench, let the breakdowns roll in. Sports on the table, hot takes on the line, unbeatable banter every single time. Settle in now, let the good times last. You're listening to the Northern Ontario Podcast behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench. Behind the bench.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week 231 of Behind the Bench. We hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic here, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you from a new platform. We're trying it out here. We're on Riverside. We have no idea what we're doing. Let's be honest. Tom and I have no idea what we're doing. We're just figuring it out. But let's see how the quality changes here on Riverside. So hope everyone's doing fantastic. You got myself, Alex Chimino. You got Tommy Vlaos here once again for another edition of Behind the Bench podcast. You can find Behind the Bench on all podcasting platforms, Spotify, YouTube, we're everywhere, Apple. You can also find us on Instagram and X at BTB Podcast _ and TikTok at Behind the Bench. Once again, it's just myself, Alex Chimino, Tommy Vlahos, mano y mano today. Quite a couple topics to talk about here, so I'll send it off to Tommy. Tom, how we doing?
Buddy, I'm doing great. Let's give some stick taps to Riverside. I called it Riverdale, I think, earlier, and you were pretty mad at me about that. So
That's
to let
my
you know,
that's my hometown ODR, bud. 30-second walk from my house.
just to let you know, you're glitchy for me, but then you're not. But I got the note
Same with
on
you.
Listen, but I got the notey on Riverside that the quality is better on the person that's recording. So that's good. You know what? I think it's going to take what we're actually seeing, because my camera's good, your camera's good. So I hope
Let's just hope it's going to work.
It takes my laptop and your laptop, and they go for a date, and it's perfect. And we're good.
That's it.
Yeah, and it goes really
That's
well.
It should work out.
Exactly. Bang. What was I going to say to you? Oh, I want to give some, I'm just full of love today on this pod right now.
Oh.
Okay. So I get out of the house, 8 a.m. before work, open up the garage, no worse feeling, seeing knee-high snowplow, can't get out. I'm all done up. And I'm like, God.
That's the worst.
Yeah. I'm like, I just showered. I'm going to be sweaty. Like, everyone's already out of the house. I'm like, I'm in one.
Your back's toast.
Oh, my back is toast. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's doing much better. Saw our boys from Dynamic Therapy Monday. Thank you, Matty Berube. Got me back feeling a little bit better.
Couple adjustments. That's good.
Yeah, a couple adjustments. Where was I going with this? Okay, so I start. I am saying every word in the book. I'm like as if I'm doing this right now. Almost debated on working from home because I said like this ain't it.
Oh,
Like,
come on.
but
No, you
listen,
weren't.
listen. It gets
No,
better.
you weren't.
It gets better. Who do I see rip around the corner of Manick? Good old
Benny Leeson.
the insider, the Benny Leeson.
Benny Leeson.
Puts the van in park right beside, obviously, well, everyone knows we're neighbors. He comes, Jim, and doesn't have a snowplow because we snowplow his. We share. He comes with the shovel and goes, "Let me help you get out, bud." I go, "Benny." And then we're talking Wolves. We're talking Joe Bowen game Monday. He's half bombing it with me. We only did half the driveway. I said, "Benny, don't worry. I'll do the other half when I get home." I said, "You're a
That's all
lifesaver."
time.
Yeah. And then I get out and he goes, "Have a good day, man. You guys do a lot for us because we snowplow when they're gone in the island and all that stuff." And anyways, great neighbors. I said, "That's what neighbors are for. That's literally
That's
what
what it's all
neighbors are
about.
for." So started my day really bad to really good in about 5 minutes. So I'm not even telling you. I barely started and he came around the corner. It was like God heard me that I needed help.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm soft, very soft. Everyone listening knows I'm
Wow.
soft.
Last time you shoveled, you threw your back out.
Yeah, I almost put that Rogan Park button and said I'm working from home.
Like that's all time. Like, hey Tom, why aren't you in today? Snowplow came by. No chance.
No chance.
No chance. Well, I'm happy you grinded it out, Tom. That's great. That's great news. That's great news.
Yeah.
And,
So other than that, yeah, it did hurt my back this weekend, but hey, I'm also very happy. You were around Saturday. My brother had us over at his place. He had a Super Bowl party Sunday as well with all his buddies. It's
Super Bowl.
He's moved in. It's a different life for me. I got the whole basement to myself now. It's very unique without a brother coming home to every day. But yeah, I'm very happy for him. His house looks amazing, as you know, you were there. And yeah, it was good, obviously, to spend the weekend with him and you as well. So other than that, man, I'm good. Looking forward to what we're chatting about. News on my front as well. It hasn't really been public. It has been for a couple of weeks, but I haven't talked about it on this show. I will be coaching Team NOHA again, so that is out.
Oh, yeah.
Made a little Facebook post. I'm excited for it. I'm in Espanola this coming weekend for our last kind of tryout showcase for some players to make the team for OHL Cup. So looking forward to that. And then I'm in Toronto last week of March to coach that team in that tournament. So looking forward to it, bud. That's really all I got.
Wow, that's great. That's great, Tom. Great to see.
Yeah, how you doing?
Great to hear. I mean, I saw a lot of I saw a lot of Wolves and I saw a lot of Sioux Greyhounds on that team. So interested to see how that shakes out for you guys. But everything's good. I mean, your take on the Super Bowl, Tom. That having some time to digest. I think that was one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever watched. The football was terrible.
I just think defense wins championships. Like I think that's where
name of the game.
Name of the game. Drake May was not good.
Now, not good, but I don't think you can blame it all on Drake May. Their O-line was terrible. Will Campbell took a beating. 14 pressures, I think was the stat. Like, man, it's got to be better than that in the Super Bowl. And, a lot of people did call out the schedule, and maybe I think the schedule did ring true, Tom. Their schedule next year, they play Buffalo a bunch of times. Like, there's going to be some tough games for them. I think Chiefs are in the mix there, too. Like, I don't know if we will see that Patriots team come back for a while now. I doubt it. I think it was, everything aligned at the this year for them. The stars aligned. But, oh, man, that game stunk. It stunk. Just no rhythm. No rhythm at all. But shout out, that Seattle defense was sick once again. And Darnold did his job. He didn't turn over the ball. And to boot, Tom, we watched this guy literally just over a year ago at Minnesota. Guy's Super Bowl champion. And Minnesota walked on him. How do you think Minnesota's feeling now?
How do you think Justin Jefferson's feeling?
He stunk in the playoffs for Minnesota.
That's why they got rid of him, dude. Like,
right?
it just all came together. I mean, I'm not saying you deserve a little bit of luck, because obviously they won, they got a ring, but you get lucky, man. Like, you get a hot quarterback, really good defense, really good coach. And that's really like all that really happened. Like, but the Patriots
Yeah.
didn't really put up much of a fight, though, in my opinion.
No, I agree. It was they were definitely outclassed that game, and I would like to think if Bo Nix was playing that game for Denver, we probably would have seen a Seattle Denver Super Bowl. It was just But credit too, I thought the Patriots defense was sick for the first 3 quarters. They were unbelievable, and we're going toe to toe. It was crazy the way the analysts were talking about it. Like the defense was going to need to provide a turnover for the Patriots to win, which is insane. Your thoughts on Bad Bunny, Ben?
Well, it made me realize, I think, about a couple minutes in that he's the caddy for for Happy Gilmore. I honestly had no
You
idea.
had no idea?
I had no idea because when he started playing, I'm like, buddy, because when I heard the name Bad Bunny, I'm like, I'm not expecting somebody I know. Like, I mean, I don't know him, but you know what I mean? Like someone that a familiar face for me. So when I see him, I'm like, this guy is Bad Bunny? This guy?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, I don't know. We're watching at Themis's, and of course, all the guys there are like, what is this? What is this? Not even speaking English. What is this? But one of the girlfriends pipes up and's like, you guys haven't got your face glued off this TV in 10 minutes. So clearly it's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
So clearly the production and performance and whatever you want to call it, is it the I can't say.
Choreography? That's choreography.
Thank you.
He's got that one song. It was in the middle of the
Gasolina?
No, not Gasolina. Dun, 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 dun. It just makes me want to dance. That
Okay,
song
well, there you go.
gets me going. Great tune. And I wish he played that last song that he played. Walking Out was one of his. That probably the biggest song he has. I wish he played it a little longer, but I mean, overall, I had no issues. I thought it was a solid Super Bowl halftime show. However, I will say, of the past few years, I think Rihanna takes the cake. I think, call it a hot take, I think Rihanna's halftime show may be the best of the last decade. Now I got to look back. I may have to look a little further at the last decade of who was in it. If Bruno Mars is still in the mix, that'll be tough to top. Or Beyonce, I think, was good as well. Actually, Shakira and J-Lo were great. But maybe of the last 5 years, the last 5 Super Bowls, I'm going to retract my decade statement there. The last 5 Super Bowls, I think Rihanna out and out was the best. She played every banger. Tom?
Yeah, I agree to that.
Like, it was
I
a
agree to
great
that.
show. I thought I watched it back again. I'm like, to me, it's better than Bad Bunny.
It's just like, I don't know. I just want somebody I know. Like, does that sound stupid? Like, it's like,
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
again,
know-
you're not the target market for the halftime show, but
Why not?
you're watching the game regardless. I think the halftime show is trying to get people who don't watch football.
You're 100% right. Actually, that was an absolute dunk. That was a dunk. 'Cause
There's,
you know what? All the
there's
girls that
business
were
teacher
there-
Chim coming at you there. Yeah,
Bang! All the girls
Well-
that were there actually knew who Bad Bunny was. So
For
You
sure.
know what? You're right. You're
For
right.
sure.
And all the guys didn't. So you're right.
so I don't know. Just
Anyways.
food for thought there.
But,
But,
those two teams will not be back. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. Kenneth Walker, I think, has to sign a contract too. We'll see. I'm sure Seattle will keep him around, but we'll keep it moving here, Tom,
Uh-huh.
into our performers of the week. We'll high step it right into our Tristan Ritchie at Lake City Realty Performers of the Week. Thinking about buying or selling a home in Sudbury, Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty gives you more than just listings. He gives you honest advice. Tristan will tell you whether it's the right time to buy or sell based on the market, your needs, and his deep local expertise. No pressure. It's just the truth. Ready for a real conversation about real estate? Call Tristan at 705-920-6109 or follow him on social media at Real Richie. Your home journey starts here. Tommy, your performer of the week. Bad.
Okay, this one's an easy one. I mean, I talked about Ben, but this one to me, I wasn't watching, but it's, the Olympic Games are on, middle of the day, obviously, the men's hockey division starting back up. I think we were pretty spoiled out as Wolves fans to watch this guy hum around for half a season. I'm giving my performer to Dalibor Dvorsky, scoring on the Olympic stage
Dally D.
today. Dally D just found the rebound, loose puck, and just buried it. A little bit of an upset, them beating Finland, and I just think like when we look back 10 years from now, when we're watching him, wherever
It's just going to sting even more, bud.
Yeah, it's just like we could have won with this guy, but we're like, wow, he wore a Sudbury Wolves jersey. It's kind of similar to Byfield in a way too, because second overall show, like it's like sometimes I watch Late Night Puck and I see Byfield humming around out there. I'm like, this guy wore a Wolves jersey. Like it's wild. So I'm giving my
what a pleasure it was to watch Dalibor Dvorsky. What a pleasure it was.
Rockstar zone, just teeing them up.
Oh my God. Ting, ting, ting.
And I couldn't imagine scoring in Milan on the Olympic stage, man. Like this guy goes from scoring goals in the old barn to the Olympic stage. So he's my performer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Craziness, bud.
What about you, Ben?
My performer of the week, I just wanted to shout out a couple people here. Typical Chim. Both Llewellyn, I just wanted to shout out Llewellyn and Lockerbie for a fantastic performance at Nordic Ski City Championships. I believe both a lot of individual awards for both teams, and I believe Llewellyn ended up taking home the aggregate, both girls and aggregate division. So shout out to them. Also, Tom, we got to talk. This is a major news item that we haven't talked about. I'm going to give them a performer of the week. We got to shout out, and it's been mentioned in our Fast Five as people's favorite restaurant to go to. It's been a few Fast Fives. Tony V's closing February 28th. Shout out to Ryan Neshi, the owner of Tony V's and the Neshi family on a fantastic run at Tony V's. He really flipped that restaurant around. It's a great vibe to go to. I love the patio in the summer. And, of course, the food is great. They have the classic Yugi's wing sauce. Yugi's, if people don't remember, Yugi's was a staple restaurant and bar here in Sudbury Sports Bar. I wish it was still open. We'd be there every weekend. It's too bad it's gone. But yeah, Tony V's was able to continue that legacy. And I mean, they had some great food there as well. Sad to see end of an era on February 28th. They are hinting at coming back in some type of takeout fashion, I believe. So stay tuned for that. But as for the location that they're at right now, it is done on February 28th. So if you're looking to get one last meal in at Tony V's, you better go for it because it's coming to an end close. I actually booked the reso, Tom. I'm going to go this weekend, one last lunch there at Tony V's. We used to rip it all the time. Tom, we used to go when we were in school at Laurentian in between classes. Lots. 2-for-1 wings, I think was Tuesday or Wednesday? 2-for-1
Yeah,
wings?
one of those days. Yeah, we did go a lot though. We did.
So yeah, it's sad to see, but
yeah, I was kind of shocked
hope,
in a way. Like when it came out, when you texted me that, I was like, "What? Really?" Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm sure. I think they're going to be back in some fashion, and I'm interested.
Yeah,
I'm interested
I don't think they're
going
to be fully gone.
Comes in there. Yeah, I'm interested to see who comes in there. It's exciting times.
I'm hearing rumors, Bud, on who's going, but.
Yeah, I mean we'll keep those rumors tight. I think we'll keep those rumors tight. But yeah, I'm hearing things too. I'm hearing things as well. But with that, we'll keep it going into our Corny's bulletin board, folks. Tommy, another big news item before we get into sports. The Laurentian University strike is over, Tom.
Yeah.
It was a 2-week-long strike at LU. Students were off, no classes for 2 weeks, basically the start of the semester, essentially, for them. So happy they're going to be back. Just sucks to see when that happens, but I'm happy they came to a resolution. And I think there was talks about them taking away reading week, which I believe is not the case anymore. They are going to keep reading week around. And students are going to be able to finish school on time. That's the major thing with these strikes is like, can you just ensure that the kids are going to be able to finish on time? Because there's no worse feeling than that, not really having control of that as a paying student of a university. So, and listen, I totally get, again, coming as a teacher, you got to fight for your workers' rights. So, I'm happy both sides. It seems like they got a deal that they're happy with, and happy to see students are going back to LU. We need that LU bumping once again. I think the revival of LU is slowly coming around. Students want to get involved. There's a bunch of stuff happening on the business side. I'm totally ecstatic. We're going to next week for a SPAD case competition, first of its kind. So that could be another performer. I'll save that for next week. But their SPAD is hosting a case competition for high school students. So, of course, you know me, Tom, as SPAD alumni, we're bringing a couple teams. I'm very excited for that.
Well, like
So,
I when you're saying that, I'm like, I I thought it was in my calendar. I'm like, am I doing that? Like,
no, you're not
I
doing
had
that,
no-
Tom.
yeah,
you are
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing that.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you have anything
good, man.
to add on.
Well,
on
no,
the
it's just I feel for the students too. Obviously for the teachers, like I get it, but like you said, you just want to finish on time. Like the amount of times I go downtown, I work
all that
downtown, and I saw obviously all the teachers kind of protesting outside and minus 20, 30 degree weather to get them back at work, and I'm just happy they reached an agreement, and you know what, everyone gets to go back to obviously learning.
Yeah.
The teachers got to go back to getting paid, all that sort of stuff. So it's just good for both sides.
Definitely. And they're back February 23rd. February 23rd. So still another a little bit of time here before students get right back into action. So I guess, yeah, because of Reading Week, they're honoring Reading Week, and then they'll be back February 23rd.
Man, what a long break. Holy.
That's about almost three and a half. That's a hell of a break for sure. Well, I know students were still working, I believe, on stuff as well. You definitely don't want to throw it all to the curb.
Yeah.
Maybe like you would have if this happened, Tom, but yeah, it's okay. We'll keep it moving here.
Buddy, I would have loved that. Wow.
We're going to keep it moving. Tom, I'm shocked you didn't come at me with this right out of the gates of this podcast.
No,
we're going to
fine.
high school hockey. We're going to high
okay.
school.
We'll talk about it now, bud. I feel for you though.
We're going to talk about it now.
I was there in the building.
Quarterfinals happen, folks. Obviously, if you didn't know, obviously why I'm talking about the way I am, St. Ben's, we did lose to Horizon in a thriller of a game, 4-3, a great game. It's always a classic between us two, and then Bishop beat Lively in the one-game quarterfinal as well. So the semis are set and are starting as we're recording here on a Wednesday night. St. Charles will be playing Horizon, and the Llewellyn Knights will be playing Alexander Carter. So it's going to be two really good semifinal series. I still think Llewellyn and SEC prevail. However, those two teams, I think, will give them a really good fight. But yeah, just to shout out, I guess I could use them as a performer as well. Shout out to my team, St. Benedict. We were banged up. We were missing we were only down 8 forwards for the quarterfinal game. So, and the boys really left it all out there, and I felt really bad. There's a lot of grade 12s on that team, and it was a really fun year. We won a tournament. We made a finals of another tournament. Like, it's been there's a lot to hang our hats on for the boys, but it was a fun year nonetheless. It was my first year. Shout out to Carter Quenville, Nola Rose, Nathan Scroots coaching staff, Adriano Simonato, our GM, and Langdon Shaw, our trainer. What a great coaching staff we had. It was a blast with them. And then, the kids were great and worked hard for us. So tough the way it ended. My God, it was hard to watch. Tom, you were there for it. It was just a thriller of a game. And we had chances. It could have went either way, but Horizon did kind of outchance us in the end, and obviously, Hudson Goulet, what a player! He's a gamer.
Yeah, and I actually coached that kid couple of years ago, and when I saw him humming around the rink, I said, "Oof, well, I don't know if I like your chances here because I know how much of a game changer he is." But you know what, dude? Honestly, like in support of you, and obviously because I'm not like the biggest fan of St. Ben's, but obviously you're my best friend and coach the team. I was really impressed with your effort. Like I thought you guys were right there. Honestly, like the game was tied for the most part, like basically almost the whole game. Obviously, Horizon got a lead, sort of kind of late in the third, and you guys obviously made a full press because you were down two, got back within one, and then obviously the goalie pulled. It could have went either way, man. Honestly, I think if you got to overtime, you guys would have won. But I was just really impressed, like you mentioned, with having 8 forwards. As a coaching staff, you should be really thrilled of the effort you guys put. That's why I kind of told you when I was leaving the rink. Like they gave it their all. Your goalie was great, made some big saves. You mentioned to me one of your top end players was hurt with a broken wrist, correct?
Yep.
So it's like you were playing shorthanded, and I just think it would have been nice, obviously, for those grade 12s to get another round in. That's just tough. The 1-game elimination, man. It can go any way, and it can go anyway.
Yeah.
I was just really happy to see high school hockey is back. Like it's not the two of the biggest name schools. You can come at me if you want. Like it's St. Ben's, it's Horizon. It's not the powerhouses of the last decade with St. Charles, kind of Llewellyn in a way. And the arena was packed, man. It was packed. So it's good to see. And at the same time, our show gets a lot of traction at high school games. Let me tell you, because I ran into a few guys. And they're like, "How come you guys aren't live streaming this?" And I said, "Oh, you wait." I said, "You wait.
Yes, you wait. There's some news.
You
coming.
wait." So,
yeah.
I was talking to some of the St. Charles guys. They're pretty excited for next round with who they're going to play now. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. But obviously, good luck to. I know Mason's not on with his Llewellyn Knights going on to the semifinal, and we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Like just to talk about those two series for a second, I think. Llewellyn, again, a lot of firepower up front, and I think they're going to I'm hearing they may get one of their top defensemen back, which I think, if there's any holes in their team is defensively, but I think offensively, they go toe-to-toe with anybody. They are a fun team to watch. And Bishop can surprise. Like, Huffman's great. They get a hot goalie. You never know what kind of Strajny, I think is how I pronounce his name. Like, they got a good line there, a good program, great coaching as well. So it's going to be a good series, I think. And in a 3-gamer, Tom, which are the semifinals, there are 3 games. The first game is huge because you lose the first game, you're on your heels right away, and it is now do or die. And on the other side, the SEC Horizon, I think SEC just has too much firepower with that Noble, Judd, Pittawanaquat line. Their defense, they're just sound. They're balanced. They know how to play their system. They never stray away from it. They're not your typical high school hockey team that kind of plays a little bit of ODR hockey sometimes, where it's all over the map. Like, these guys play their structure, play their system, and it's worked for them, of course. And on the other hand, Horizon, like, they got a couple guys, Russell Ranger, other than Hudson Goulet, Russell Ranger, and I think they got that Rinaldi on defense. Like, they have a few guys that can definitely do some damage. If SEC has a hard time managing Goulet, I mean, I can see Horizon taking a game. I could see them, pushing a couple games to OT. We'll see. In a 3-game series, it's going to be tight. But again, I think, like I said, it's going to be SEC. It's going to be Llewellyn once again for, I think, would be the 3rd year in a row, 3rd or 4th year in a row. So, high school hockey, this is the best time for high school hockey. I cannot wait for the city final. I'm sure we'll go maybe check out a semifinal game, especially Llewellyn playing with Mace there. We got to obviously support the podcast. So I'm sure we can maybe make our way out to a game, Tomislav. So, yeah, high school hockey, full swing, and I'm sure we'll bring on some players here for the city final when it comes that time. Okay, Tom. We are going to go to the Wolfers now. Bye. Sudbury Wolves and the OHL update. Taking a look at the standings here, ladies and gentlemen, by conference. The Brantford Bulldogs on top of the East right now. Barrie follows, and Ottawa 67. Those 3 teams have clinched playoff positions. Peterborough, Niagara, North Bay, Kingston, and the Wolves currently hold the playoff spots. Now, the Brampton Steelheads are behind the Wolves by 4 points with a game in hand. That 8 seed is going to come right down to the wire. The Wolves have a massive game against them, I believe, this weekend. I'm going to double-check the schedule. I'm 99% sure they play the Brampton Steelheads. If not this weekend, next weekend. In the West, the Kitchener Rangers, Flint Firebirds, and Windsor Spitfires. That is the order of the West. The top of the West, those 3 teams have clinched playoffs. Sioux, London, Guelph, Owen Sound, and Saginaw hold the playoff spots right now, and I think Saginaw will be able to hold on to that 8th spot. I think Sarnia, unless Sarnia goes on a little bit of a run, you never know. This is the OHL, so could be interesting. But Tom, maybe your thoughts here down the stretch as I pull up the Wolves schedule here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tuning in because we're obviously filming. It's 8:34 on Wednesday night. The Wolfers are in the Sioux, bud. So couple Northern Pod boys.
That's right.
Northern Pod represent. But Martin,
the Wednesday Sioux game's got to be the worst.
Yeah, well, Homer confirmed that. Reed and Martin not in the lineup for the Sioux, and the
Wolfers up 2-0, baby.
2-0. And you want to know who found the score sheet?
Talk to me.
Our boy Diener.
Diener, let's go.
Diener got the insurance goal. JC Lemieux with the first one could be a potential guest. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, so him and Diener found the score sheet. So up 2-0 on the road, never easy. They're about to go in the third here, so hopefully they can maintain that lead and get 2 points. Like you said, the race is on, right? It's good. I think it's a win in there in that organization. Just from talking to the people, even talking to the fans, us being close with the team, selling and getting into the playoffs, full win. It's a full win.
Yeah.
Get these young guys some experience, gear up for next year. Just gotta find a way to get the 8th seed.
Yeah, I think they'll pull it off. But taking a look here, Wolfers past weekend, sorry Tom, they had a 3-3. They lose to Windsor at home. The return of Alex Ferron and Nathan Villeneuve. Farzi had a goal, and Villeneuve with 2 assists. So they showed out in that game. They lose to Peterborough in Peterborough, but pick up a massive win in overtime over Oshawa. Tom, I watched that game. Again, another classic Wolves, just back and forth, crazy. Get the lead, let the team back in. It is classic, but they ended up pulling it off in OT on a slick passing play. And how about Jensula tapping in that goal? His celly was sick. I loved it. It was great. But if they can get one off the Sioux here, they do play Brampton. That is the game. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think it's the game of the year for the Wolves. Actually, they play them 2 more times, but I would say this is a turning point where you can get ahead here in the standings. They play Brampton, then they play Niagara, Tom. So again, 2, I believe, winnable games. And if they get one off the Sioux here on a Wednesday night, could be great too. And then, Tom, I think the worst road trip for the Wolfers coming up after that. Thursday night in Saginaw. Saturday night, that's Thursday, February 19th. Saturday, February 21st in Flint. And to top it off, a Sunday afternoon matinee against the London Knights. And then a Wednesday, February 25th game against the Sioux Greyhounds at home. Wow, Tom. That road trip stinks. But to focus on this weekend, I think this is a very gettable 4-point weekend for the Wolves.
Yeah, I think so. And you got to find any way.
Got to be Brampton. Got to be Brampton.
Yeah, that game is
huge.
Like it's
game of the year.
It's on the,
I'm going to call it
it's
right
on the
now.
whiteboard.
Game of the year. Game of the year.
They lost to Peterborough this weekend, you said? Correct?
4-1, correct.
Your boy.
Oh.
Did you see Frasca? 47 saves, bud.
It's unreal.
And they lost 4-1. But I'm like, you got to feel for this guy, man. Like, he is just
getting every game he's in, he gets peppered.
Peppered.
But
So you gotta
I
love
got
that as
him
a
and
goalie. You're
Bronas.
getting your shots.
Nice little tandem, though. Nice little tandem.
They I got to see what the insider. They called up some forward today. I was going to ask you about that. I don't know who this is, but you're the draft guy knowledge.
How about Finn Kearns, Tom? Stepped in again last weekend for the Wolves. He usually plays when the Wolves are on that GTA area road trip.
Yeah.
So he stepped in, fought, and got tossed because he took his cage off. Took his helmet off.
Is he wearing a cage because he's young? I was going to ask you that, or because he's got like
when you're a call up, you have to. When you're a call up, you have to wear a cage.
Oh my God! I thought he fought with like a chin injury or a broken nose or something. I said, this guy is nuts. Okay, that makes sense. They called up Joey Bramer.
Joey Bremer. Joey Bremer. That name
Bremer.
rings a bell. Joey Bremer. It almost rhymes with Joey Kramer.
I know. Rowan Henderson and Trevor Odell out tonight with injuries from Saturday's game. So hopefully that's not too serious, because that's your 1-2 defense and one of your best forwards, right? So hopefully they're able to get back in here soon.
Joey Bremer, Tom, is the Wolves' second-round pick in the 2023 U18 priority selection, U18 draft.
Nice. All right.
He is currently playing for the Trenton Golden Hawks of the OHL. He has 47 points in 47 games and is going to Lake Superior State. So, I mean, not a bad call for the Wolfers. Maybe, get some eyes on him in the suit from Lake State as well. I see what they're doing. So, yeah, all the way around, I think good call. But, yeah, Finney Kearns dropping the gloves. I mean, stand-up guy taking his helmet off. He doesn't want to fight the guy with his cage on. I get it. Gets tossed for the game in the second period. Like, that's brutal. And I guess that's why you dress 70, Tom?
Exactly why.
I guess that's why
I wanted to
dress 70.
I wanted to bring this up to you, okay?
Talk to him.
Because we talked about it at the rink, and I honestly couldn't believe it until I went home and Googled it. That Sarnia team in the Gouge is 0-41, bud.
Oh, yeah. It's not
They
good.
haven't even lost a game in, like, overtime shootout. They're 0-41 regulation.
0-41.
Their goals forward, 68. Goals against, 273. Their difference of that is obviously 205.
Oh,
that is...
You got to feel for them.
Like,
actually, Avery Chenier, Tom, from Geek 14 went to go watch. Yeah, he did a thing. I believe it's with Owner's Box.
And we have a guy from Sudbury that's on that team, Jalbert, I believe. No, I'd have to.
Yeah, like, do we just bring him on or just say, hey, what's going on, bud? 0-41.
Yeah, like, I mean, we can. I coached him, dude. Like, I actually ended up having his brother and then him.
If he's on the team, if he's on the team,
if he's on the team, he is. I googled it, but let me.
Tom, this team's got to get a win.
No, I don't know if they will, dude.
GOHL, by the way, folks.
GOHL, sorry, not the...
Yeah, formerly known as the Gouge.
Buddy, he is still there. He's got 3 points in 38 games. So, if you want, we can get this guy on and be like, what's going on with
what's going on? 0-41. 0-41.
That's wild. Imagine going to the rink every game knowing you're going to lose.
They're going to get a win. They got to get one.
Like, 0-41. Al, not even 0-40-1. Like, 0-41.
They're reminding me of my Sudbury Wolfpack days.
No, but you guys got you guys snuck out a tie or a win.
I think we went 4 in like 40 something. I won 4 games that year, and I might even.
But buddy, you were a kid. These guys are grown adults. Like, they're 20 years old
not
playing.
Grown adults,
not
but
grown adults. Sorry. Like very matured individuals.
Adolescents. Yeah.
Adolescents. That's the word. Thank you. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it because when we were talking about that at the rink when I was watching like the Ben's game, I was like, "There's no way." Like that's a lie because some people usually over exaggerate it, and then I googled it. It's true.
Crazy.
It's true. Yeah.
Well, I hope they find a way. Taking a look at the league leaders back to the OHL now. Nathan Aspinall leading the league with 73 points. Tom, he's been unreal. And taking a look at goaltending here, if you give me a second here, Ryder Fedorov with a sub-2 GAA in the OHL. That's impressive. Also leading in save percentage at 928. And that is the OHL update, folks. And with that, we will send it off to our interview. That was our interview, ladies and gentlemen. And we are now going to talk to you, Tom, about the Olympics before we wrap up this show.
Let's do it.
Your thoughts on the Olympics so far?
I mean, it's
know what's
fun.
tough,
It's during
Tom?
the day. You hate it, but I don't.
I know. I hate it because you don't know what's live. I'm watching things. I have no idea if it happened already.
I
I'm
will
watching
agree.
reruns.
I will agree to that. I will, because you don't.
I've missed
honestly,
I missed some things that I missed some things that that already happened. Like, I think ski mountaineering happened already. I don't know. I think it did. And so I didn't get to watch that. That's the new sport that came in. But and sometimes, you know what drives me nuts, Tom? I'll tell you, want another Tom's 2 minutes here? It's a real big pet peeve of mine, and I don't know why. It's maybe just how I'm wired. You know how on if you have Bell, okay? You have your TSN 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have your Sportsnet 1, 2, 3, 4. and they all say,
I already
and
know
they all
it.
say they all say Milano Cortina prime time. Okay, they don't tell you what sport it is. Number one,
I know. No, the hockey
And
they
then
do. They care more about the hockey. They care more about
and
the
then
hockey.
every channel is showing the same thing.
I know. And
Why
you know
can't we
else
mix it up? Show me a couple different sports.
You got to download that CBC Gen app that like has the other stuff. But it's like it is crazy because you have to flip back and forth to like
So
to
this
figure it
Gem
out.
app tells you exactly like what sport.
Yes,
like
yes. You can filter by like sport
CBC
and stuff.
Gem.
CBC. Let me confirm.
It's Gem, not Gen, Gem.
I think it's Gen. It's Gem. It's Gem. It's Gem. 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 Okay, GEM. But you know what else gets me going? I'll add to your 2 minutes, buddy. Like, I'm not the most educated guy. I'm not. I'm pretty good with sports. I don't know half the sports that are going on. Like, I am.
We just did a draft.
I know, but like, I watch it. I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know how you're like tracked or grade or whatever. Like, I get it. It's like speed or whatever, how fast you go down hills, and like, I get
For
that
what,
part.
Oh, for ski?
But it's like, usually, you know.
We're gonna sound so dumb right now.
No, it's hilarious. But usually, you know, when you watch hockey, like, you know, this guy's not as good as like McDavid. Like, usually you can tell.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So
what
when you're
saying.
watching
The
figure
skill
skating,
difference.
I'm like, I couldn't tell you, bud.
Looks good
Like,
to me.
No,
Yeah.
that was great. And then they're like, ooh, that wasn't very good. And I'm like, yep, you're right. Like, I have
That's
no
funny.
clue. Yeah, but yeah, it's just fun. I'm excited for the hockey. The men's are obviously.
Oh, it's
starting back
awesome. The
up.
hockey's gonna be sick.
The women's
men's
Canada
hockey
team, though,
and
man,
women's-
doesn't
They're-
look good though.
They're in
Does
one
not
right
look
now.
They
Especially
went old,
with
man.
Marie-Philippe Poulin.
They went
Yeah.
old. They needed some
Yeah.
more youth in there. They took a few people.
They win
that are
national
younger.
predators.
Yeah, the natural predators. But I was watching that Sweden-Italy game today, bud. Italy scored to make it 1-0.
My home country.
crowd. Home crowd, man. It was nice.
Not my
They
home
were
country,
loud
but
in there.
My family's home country. Yeah.
Yours too. I consider Greece home for me. I'm not
But,
from there,
yeah, great showing.
but they did good, man.
For no NHLers is pretty good. Like, I don't know how
You
they
hold
find a
on
way to
for
bring
dear
an
life,
NHLer.
man.
How don't you bring an NHLer? You saw
Who
the
do you
I
have?
saw the shots. They were like 57-13.
Who do you have that's Italian in the NHL?
Well, you can get some guy like Fantilli. I don't know. Bertuzzi's Italian. Like, the name's Italian.
Yeah, you'd be on the back end too.
Snapping it. I'm not an NHLer. How about the Foligno brothers, Tom? You know?
But like, they're almost
I know.
considered more
Also,
American.
could you
than
tell if the rink
Italian.
was smaller? Could you tell if the rink was smaller?
Okay, you texted me that the rink wasn't good. You didn't think the ice was good? Like,
It looked like the ice was bad. Like some of the passes, it looked choppy.
no, maybe the guys are just bad. Like, they went
Yeah,
out
maybe
for
the
a few
times were
and
that bad. Yeah.
yeah, they're just.
Do you
that
find
bad.
it smaller though? Can you tell if it's smaller?
I
Is it
can't
just
really
me, or
tell.
I was looking at the corners? The corners looked a tad smaller. I
I
don't
can't
know.
tell a difference, but unless I was
Yeah.
there, maybe. But I can't.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it's interesting.
Four Nations. The Four Nations doc came out. It was fantastic. You told me
How
to watch
good was
it.
that?
It was
Yeah.
fantastic. But they were already talking about it on that show or that movie that kind of came out about it, that they had no room. Like no room out there. And if the rink's any smaller
Oh
than
yeah,
a normal
It'd be
size
tight,
NHL
bud.
rink,
Hammer the under.
it's gritty. It's gonna be
Also,
gritty.
I got another Tom's 2 minute for you. I sent it to you yesterday.
Did you?
Sid Sixero, okay? Sid Sixero. There's nothing
Yeah.
worse than someone coming on and saying we're gonna kill everybody. Because when you see that, it's target central, and you give the team such bad juju.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill everybody. Have you seen the United States Defense Corps? Like,
Yeah.
this is not going to be a walk in the park. Look what happened
No.
today. Italy almost, squeaked one
Almost,
out there.
they
against
almost
Sweden.
squeaked one. They almost did.
They almost did. For 2.5 periods, they almost did it. So, I don't know. I can't stand that. That is just a terrible, bad karma thing to do. We're going to go and walk everybody. Not going to happen.
Yeah, because I mean, he's obviously there, similar to
Did you
us,
watch
to
the
make
Four Nation final?
to make content.
I don't know.
know.
Did he
and
watch
he
the
said
Four Nations?
he said that like Canada was like they step up, they rule them when it matters most. Yeah, but dude, USA
Won
was
overtime.
all over them in overtime. It went one
Bennington.
shot, Jim.
Bennington made
Bennington.
the save of the year.
With Matthew, like, dude, if you give Matthews another chance, or you give Eichel another chance in overtime, like it's in the net this time. Like, man, and Jim, like, we know it's hard to beat the same team twice. Like, I know it's a year apart, but give or take a few players, it's the same team, like across both
For
nations.
sure.
So I know U.S. success at the international stage is not usually great, but man, they got a chip on their shoulders. Look at the guys they got. Like, I don't know,
It's
man.
not going to be a walk in the park.
It's
It's
not
going to
gonna be a walk in
It's
the
going to be
park.
good.
And I hope
It's gonna
that's
be
the
good.
final, because that is must-watch television.
Oh,
But
it's-
Sweden's good
I
too,
really
man.
hope so.
Like,
yeah, Sweden's
like,
right there. Slovaks. Oh, we mentioned Dally D today. Slovaks.
Dally D. You
Dally
never
D.
know.
Never know.
Dally D.
Dally D. Bah.
Dally D. You
Well,
kill me.
folks, with that, we'll put a bow on this podcast. We've been going for a bit here. We hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll chat with you for week 232 of Behind the Bench. Take care. We love y'all.
Good work.